This Ballooncast episode's been taken from the book People Strategy by Jack Altman. How to invest in people and make culture your competitive advantage. Focus on business English. Levels, intermediate up. High performance begins with high expectations. SMART goals versus OKRs. I like to think of feedback culture as a performance wellness system that involves continuous check-ins, adjustments, and bigger checkups. It's not unlike a person's health. There are the things that we do every day to maintain our personal well-being, such as exercising, eating healthy, and perhaps taking vitamins. There are little adjustments that we make along the way, cutting down on certain foods we know aren't good for us, making a point to get more sleep, or perhaps taking up yoga. And then we head to our physician for our yearly checkup, where we get a more holistic and long-term view of our health. Maintaining a healthy feedback culture is similar. Continuous feedback, both from managers and co-workers, is the daily upkeep. One-on-ones further help us take stock of what we are doing well and what we need to adjust along the way. And the performance reviews, held quarterly or twice a year, are the bigger checkups to ensure that everything is working as it should and to set a plan for those things that might need attention. Many companies use goals as the anchor for expectation setting, feedback, and measuring performance. Goals make an excellent foundation since they make clear what success looks like. If the review process is meant to determine whether expectations are being met or exceeded, firmly established those benchmarks can be extremely valuable. That's why setting goals is the first step in the lattice feedback process. When we set personal goals, they tend to look a lot like New Year's resolutions. Get more exercise, make more time for family, stick to a budget, and so on. But setting individual or company goals for performance includes some very specific needs to address. 1. Communicate what to focus on, and maybe more importantly, what to block out. 2. Track progress and motivate employees. 3. Help define and meet career development milestones. 4. Show how different initiatives are connected to one another. 5. Give employees direction while supporting their autonomy. Knowing how deeply important and foundational these goals will be, you don't want to just throw a few resolutions on the whiteboard at the start of the year, providing no guidance beyond that. That's where goal-making frameworks come in. I like two popular frameworks for corporate goal setting: SMART goals and OKRs. SMART goals are commonly associated with Peter Drucker's management by objectives concepts. SMART goals encourage the goal setter, usually an employee or team leader, to detail how the intended goal will be accomplished, balancing expectations with reality. A SMART goal system follows this mnemonic formula for creating effective goals. S for specific. Does the goal have specific means and ends? M for measurable. Can the goal be measured and how? A for actionable. Are there specific actions that can lead to this goal? R for relevant. Is this goal relevant to the work? And T for time-bound. What is the time frame? Is it a set deadline or is it on a regular schedule? Let's say that you have a non-SMART goal to close more business in Q1. You can make this goal SMART by adding more detail. Close, actionable, 1 million, measurable, by the end of Q1, time-bound, by bringing in qualified leads through cold calls and demos, specific and relevant. Companies, including Lattice, like to formalize goals one step further with another goal-setting framework called OKRs, Objectives and Key Results. OKRs were famously developed by Andy Grove at Intel and passed down to John Doerr, who brought them to Google. Today, thousands of organizations from Spotify to the United States Navy use OKRs as a key management tool. Organizations implement OKRs as a way to align company, team, and individual goals to measurable results. They serve as a performance management framework that allows organizations to ensure that everyone is moving in the same direction. This model encourages companies and employees to prioritize those objectives that will have the biggest impact on the company and its overall mission. Moreover, they make those goals transparent and serve as a measuring stick for the progress employees are making toward their stated objectives. This empowers members of an organization to do their best work, gauge the impact of their work, and stretch beyond what initially seemed possible so that companies can achieve extraordinary results. Once you're sold on OKRs as a concept, it's important to learn to do them right. The structure of the OKR is simple. Objective: where do I want to go? Key results: how do I get there? The objective is the goal of the company, team, or employee. The key results are the concrete steps necessary to accomplish that goal. The beauty of the framework is that it can be repeated from the top of the organization down to the individual, which creates a tapestry of goals that keeps everyone aligned and moving in the same direction. The highest level of the company sets the organization's strategic goals. Those goals then trickle down the company hierarchy, informing team and individual objectives at every level of the organization. Establishing clear, measurable, and ambitious objectives in this way can be the difference between an efficient and dynamic organization and one that lacks direction and purpose. Organizational leaders get everyone on the same page, ensuring that everyone from the executive level to the lowest rung is working directionally toward the same objectives. This empowers employees too, allowing them to understand more clearly how their work contributes to their company's overall objectives. Objectives should be ambitious, with key results that are concrete and linked to measurable milestones. Objectives should be divided into performance goals, such as an employee raising their sales quota, and development goals, like improving their time management. Just make sure development goals are considered outside of the guise of operational goals. In most cases, these goals should not be directly tied to compensation. Remember, this is not the traditional performance management model, where employees are made to fear reviews. This is about ensuring that employees are aligned with company strategy and contributing to their highest potential.